Hey, Colony, how are you all today? I hope that you are doing well. I think I'm losing my voice, or I'm getting cold. Before I get into what I wanted to do today's blog about, I just want to basically address the NBC Colony directly. The last line of the creed says, principles before personalities. That wasn't put there by mistake. That was put there because people are always going to let you down. It's a fact of life. I eventually will let you down, you will let someone else down. That's just because we're human beings. We're not perfect. So some people may joke, and other people may take those jokes not as jokes, but they may take them seriously, and they may be hurt or offended. And they have every right, and they have the entitlement to be hurt or offended. Nobody can tell someone else how they feel. However, I want you all to remember that this is a really special place where no judgments means no judgments. So I'm not going to go back to Area 51 and read that whole shenanigans. I basically got the synopsis. So if you are all watching this, those of you involved, please stop. Principles before personalities. The creed is placed there every single day. Don't just look at the blog and then not read it because you saw it yesterday. Every once in a while, glance at it again. I know I do because there are a lot of those principles that I forget. Now, off my soapbox. Kimmy Darling at MySpace said, wow, Aunt, when you did all your shout-outs to everybody, it seemed like you focused on the NBC calling. Well, that particular blog I did, Kimmy Darling, because for some reason, after I posted my MySpace blog, I couldn't get to it for hours and hours and hours. And then ultimately, when I did get to it, it had posted twice, which was so weird. So, yes, it was mostly regarding the conversations going on over at the NBC colony. In the future, it'll be more mixed, okay? But on my MySpace page, I asked a question, and I said, what do you think your greatest achievement up until right now has been? And I got some amazing responses. Tori Lene said that she thinks that it would have to be finally thinking better about herself. For a long time, I've known that I hated myself with a bloody passion. I was always made fun of because of my lazy eye and whatnot. But recently, I've started to look at myself differently. I haven't been a happier person in my entire life than I am right now. There it is. Smile. Have a great day, Tori. Canada Girl Heidi says, Aunt, just be safe today and throughout the weekend. You won't understand it, but I needed to post this. I'm a believer in psychic phenomena. So from now on, please post ... I haven't had a vision, because I haven't left my house all day. Jen F.K. says her greatest success is her children. They're both happy, healthy, and say please and thank you with a little prompting. Not bad for a 3-year-old and a 15-month-old. Thanks, Jen. Emmy says her biggest success thus far is to instill the love of reading in all 4 of her children. She reads to them all the time when they were little, and she still does sometimes to her 11-year-old just for fun. And he'll read a page to her. That's really sweet. She also makes sure to provide constant access to reading resources, the library, half.com, and some quiet space in which to enjoy what they're reading. Wow, great parenting, too. MJ says her marriage was her greatest success so far, which she thinks is due to love, communication, and understanding on both of their parts. That's gorgeous. Mama Chow says her daughter, because she wasn't supposed to get pregnant without assistance. And she found out at 38 that she was having a baby, and she was scared to death. But her daughter is a dream, smart, funny, important, and most importantly, compassionate. She has the biggest heart for a 6-year-old. She cares about the planet, other people, and she is amazing. Elizabeth says her biggest success is still to come. That's a nice answer, too. Ginger says her biggest success are her kids. As they grow into adulthood, she sees them becoming the men that she had always hoped that they would be. Principles before personalities. This is the bigger stuff. Remember that. I love you guys. See you tomorrow.